Hi guys, John here. I wanted to cut a quick video just further to my email earlier in the week about Penguin 3 and all the things that have been changing just in the last month and a half in SEO. There's been big changes, and there's one massive challenge. Now, as you know guys, we're updating a lot of the training in SEO Breakthrough. We're changing a little bit some of the things we're doing. Not massive changes, but some important key changes that we're making. And a huge challenge today in SEO that comes from Panda and Penguin is this. It's quality. Quality. More and more what we're seeing is that Google are detecting content quality. And this has some really important lessons that we've got to learn, implications for how we do our SEO. So let's talk about what we do know. What we know is this. We know that Google is becoming increasingly good at detecting quality, at detecting either thin content on a page, spun content on a page, i.e. content with poor grammar, poor sense and so on, and of course poor quality content in other ways too, such as lack of media rich content and so on, or other just poorly written words. So what we know, number two though, is we know that Panda, and especially this is true since Panda 4.1, just what was it, a few weeks ago now, Panda will lower the quality score. There's this metric called quality score on a page. So poor content will lower the quality score on your page. That Panda will sometimes de-index a page if the quality is low enough on that page, and more than that, Panda will algorithmically de-index an entire site sometimes if the quality is poor. Now this has been going on actually since before Panda 4.1, but we're seeing it even more now. Even more. You'll not only de-index a page, but potentially the entire site if the quality is sufficiently poor on that site. So number three though, what do we know? What do we know? Part three, Penguin. So let's talk about Penguin. Penguin is looking, the Penguin algorithms are looking for signs of artificial SEO. So Google want to know if it's you, the SEOer, have placed a backlink to your own site out there on the internet. They call this unnatural. They're trying to detect unnatural SEO. And particularly post Penguin 3, they'll penalize your site. It's true before Penguin 3, but even more so now. Google are going to penalize your site if you have too many poor quality backlinks. And anchor text balance, this is another thing that we've discovered more recently. Anchor text balance is a bit variable. You need to get anchor text in your favor, as you well know. You can't have too many of your money keywords. But if the link quality is good, if your backlinks come from higher quality backlinks, you can have the anchor text balance more in your favor. You can have a greater percentage of money keywords if the link quality is good. But there are some things that we don't know. What we don't know for sure is if Google are yet devaluing backlinks based on the page quality where they sit. So we don't know if your backlink is sitting on a high authority site but it's sitting on a page with poor quality content around it. We don't know yet for sure if Google are devaluing the backlink based on that. But let me ask you this question. If you were Google, what would you do? What surer sign is there that a backlink is artificial if it's embedded in spun content? It's pretty obvious that that backlink is artificial. It's unnatural. So if I were Google, I'd be looking at this. We don't know if they are, but of course, one can guess, and one can certainly think to the future. One can certainly think to the future as Google are tightening up on this more and more. So what does this mean to you and me? How's this going to affect our SEO? It's going to affect it this way. Quality. You've got to go for high quality, not just on your own site, on your money site, on page content. We know that already. We've been preaching that for a long time. You've got to have high quality content on the pages and sites that you want to promote in the rankings. But we're now thinking more and more. You've got to go for quality in your backlinks. And spinners, well, they're great, but in our opinion, spun content alone is no good today. We're not using it now, and we're not going to use it in the future. Spun content alone. We use spun content, but for some time now we've been spinning and then editing the output of the spin. So spinning is great. You can take bit articles, spin them to make them unique, but then you have to go in, our writers have to go in to that content and edit it to make it read well, to bring the quality up, to correct any grammar or semantic errors that are in there. So we're using spinners. We'll probably continue to use spinners to an extent, but you must edit post-spin. They definitely have their place, but you must edit. And incidentally, we're updating the Sniper software right now. We've got a rush job on to get it updated so that you can edit your Sniper posts before they get put up on the site, because we consider this so important. And we'll get that out to you just as soon as we can. It's part of the updates and changes we're making that we've identified in the past week. So in our opinion, you must manually edit your spin output. It's what we do, it's what we've done for some time, it's what we'll continue to do. But there's it really, I've got my next slide, it's like a dream come true. There is an alternative that I've come across in the last couple of weeks which we're going to use. It's absolutely incredible. It really is an SEOer's dream come true. It's like what every SEOer wants for Christmas. It's like Christmas has come early, because this has just got everything we need to knock on the head for once and for all the biggest challenge in SEO, which is getting sufficient good quality content. It's a dream come true. We're talking about set up something once and automatically generate outputs of 1,500, 5,000 or 10,000 words of content. Even 20,000 words of content are possible. You can write a whole ebook automatically with this. And we're talking about not rubbish, we're talking about high quality output, good grammar, properly well written English, and no need to spin. This is the point, no need to take that. So Article Builder has great content, but it's not unique, so we need to spin it, and then we need to edit the spin. In this case, this content that is generated automatically is high quality, good grammar, unique content, no need to spin. It's like spun without spinning. It's like it's spun, but it's not spun using the way spinners do it, where you've got to go in and edit the output afterwards. Very exciting stuff. Don't you get tired of hearing marketers saying, "I'm really excited about this opportunity"? Well, we are genuinely quite excited about this. Chris and I are going to use this. We've got a login now, and we're going to be using this tool, and we're going to be using it with our writing team because it's going to make them much more efficient. And we've also borne this in mind is we can now use writers who are less good. This tool will allow you, because there's some inputs you have to make, is how it works. You'll have a look in a minute. But you can use writers that are poor quality writers. You can hire an article writer from a non-English speaking country that'll write very cheaply, because it's the software will generate the good quality content. And so you can use a cheap, not very good article writer to operate this for you, or you can operate it yourself. It doesn't take long to set up, and you will press a button and get thousands of words of super high quality output. Thousands of words, thousands and thousands of, multiple different articles. It's like having a spinner and producing 1,000 versions of an article, but with them all being good quality content that you don't need to edit. And literally our minds are exploding with ideas and the possibilities here. And that one of being able to give it to a non-English speaking article writer to operate is just gold dust. And I've got my banner over there. Not a very good slide. Bottom line, though, you've got to. So let's summarise what we've been talking about today. You've got to go for quality written content today. You've got to go for quality written content today. As far as we're concerned, not only because of what we know about what Google's doing right now, but what we suspect Google will be doing more and more into the future, which is devaluing backlinks if they're embedded in low quality content. So spinners are great, and they have their place, and we love them, and we've been for a long time editing the spinner output manually to make sure it reads well, and you definitely need to do that in the future. But almost a dream come true is the ability to automatically generate gobloads of high quality content as if it's written by an good quality English speaker, doesn't need a skilled article writer to use. To us, this is a no-brainer. If you're doing SEO, you should look at what's underneath this video on this page. Just close the video, have a look at what's below. It is incredible, and we're very excited about it indeed. Alright guys, hope you've enjoyed that little presentation, and we'll look forward to catching up with you all soon. Close this video with a little X in the top right hand corner, and you'll see what I'm talking about below. Very exciting stuff.